Hi guys, welcome to our channel, and today we'll be discussing about daily EV policy, and we'll be discussing about what are the main constituents of this policy. Daily electrical vehicle policy 2020 main agenda is that 25% of all new vehicle registration by 2024 should be electric, and this policy seeks to drive rapid adoption of battery electric vehicles. The policy mentions that as 2/3 of vehicles registered in Delhi are two-wheelers and majorly motorcycles and scooters. And if we specifically talk motorcycles in a segment 110 to 125 cc and scooters between 90 and 125 cc, any attempt at electrification should be focused on these segments. So there will be a demand generation incentive for two-wheelers which will be based on battery capacity of the vehicle. This incentive will stretch up to maximum of rupees 30,000 per vehicle for two-wheelers. The two-wheelers OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers, shall have to register the e-vehicle models, including swappable battery models, meeting eligibility criteria by Transport Department, which means it's not like you can buy any scooter or any bike. The manufacturer of the bike should register his vehicle under this policy in the Transport Department GNCTD. So you have to cross check before buying an electric vehicle whether it is registered or not with GNCTD. And moving on, what will be the incentive? The most important part, guys, the incentive will be 5,000 rupees per kilowatt of battery, which will extend to maximum of 30,000, which means if you have a battery capacity of, let's say, 3 units, which is 3 kilowatt hour, your incentive will be 5 into 3, 15,000 on that vehicle, but you cannot exceed amount of 30,000. Scrapping incentive will also be given, which will be up to 5,000 rupees, in which you can return your old internal combustion two-wheeler which is registered in Delhi. To ensure the switch happens in a time-bound manner, all delivery service providers shall be expected to convert 50% of their fleet operating in Delhi to electric by 31st March, which means these guys will also focus on the fleet operator, not just private owners. Daily service providers who commit to achieve these targets will also be given financing support by Daily Finance Corporation. To support self-employment and wide ownership of e-autos, now we are entering the 3-vehicle segment. For e-autos, following incentives shall be provided to all individuals with an e-auto permit. Purchase incentive of rupees 30,000 per vehicle shall be given by the government to registered owner of auto. Interest subvention of 5% on loans, and here also there is a scrapping incentive of 7,500. A purchase incentive of 30,000 per vehicle shall be provided also to e-rickshaws and e-carts in addition to e-autos. This incentive shall apply to all e-rickshaws and e-carts, including the models with lead acid batteries and swappable models. Again, here you will have an interest subvention of 5% on loans. But make sure that the models are certified by ARAI as an e-rickshaw and e-cart and having an advanced battery. What is an advanced battery? You will have to refer to the guidelines of ARAI. Okay, so before buying a e-rickshaw and e-cart, you have to check whether the model is certified or not. Substantial addition of buses will also take place in the public transport fleet, and it is expected to happen in a period of 2019 to 2022. Coming to a purchase incentive of rupees 30,000 to the first 10,000 e-carriers to be registered in Delhi after the issuance of this policy. E-carriers, we're talking about vehicles like Tata Ace, Mahindra Hathi. These kind of vehicles will also be covered, and interest subvention here also is available. Now coming finally to four-wheelers, guys, a purchase incentive of 10,000 rupees per unit. 10,000 per unit, and this will extend to a maximum of rupees 1,50,000, which means if you are having, let's say, a 25 unit battery, a 25 kilowatt hour battery, then The incentive that you will get is 25 into 10,000 is 2,50,000, but since the incentive maximum limit is 1,50,000, you will be given only 1,50,000. But if you have a battery capacity of 10 units, so 10 into 10,000, 1 lakh is the amount of subsidy that you're gonna get. This is available only for the first 1,000 e-cars to be registered in Delhi. Incentive shall be applicable only to electric four-wheeler with advanced batteries. Guys, what is advanced battery? Please check FAME guidelines, and it also includes swappable models where battery is not sold with the vehicle. Provisions applicable across vehicle segments. Now these are the provisions which are applicable across the segment, that is two-wheelers, autos, e-carts, e-rickshaws and e-carriers and four-wheelers. Incentive given directly to the registered owners by transport department, which means that incentive will directly come into your account, and on claims made by individual buyers, you will have to make a claim after the purchase of the vehicle and registration of the vehicle. Road tax and registration fees is waived off for you guys, so that's a good news. If the battery is not sold with the vehicle, 50% of purchase incentive shall be provided to the vehicle owner. But how will the government know that how many units of battery was used? That is a mystery to me. All electric vehicles registered in Delhi shall be issued a green number plate, so you will have a separate plate if you want to show it off. The next section is charging infrastructure. We will cover it in our next video, guys. Stay tuned. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.